So you mentioned before that one of your motivations for being involved in local politics was your children.
Yeah.
So you and Glenn have 3 children. How do you balance being a mum as well as being involved in the leadership of the city?
Yeah, you just do it. It's funny, you kind of just get on with it really and just do it. But in saying that as well, I've got a massive co-partner in crime, Glenn. He's amazing. So there's no way I could do what I do without his support. We've also got a fantastic group of support around us. And, like how they say the village, we have a village of supporters, not just my relations, but also, like the sports clubs that the kids belong to. Yeah. There's 3 of them, all 3 of them play golf. So, and sometimes one will be playing in Paraparaumu, the other one will be playing in Miramar, and the other one in the middle. We can't be in all 3 places at one time, but the Judgeford Club will jump in and support, we'll take one of them and we will be in the other 2 places. So we've got that support. We've got the support at school. So there's, I think the important thing to take away from being able to do what I do is having open communications, building relationships with the people that are around you. So we have a fantastic school community that is supportive and help us as well. We've got some fantastic church community that is there to support, sports clubs that are there to support. And also, I'm fortunate to be working alongside Anita Baker, who's our mayor, and she's also very supportive. She's very tough, has a very tough exterior, but is actually very soft as well. So that makes it easier to do my role as well.
Yeah. Having a supportive partner and a village.
Yes. Yep. In short,
yeah. And so you mentioned that 3 of your children, well, all of your children, all 3 of them, are talented golfers, and in particular, your older son, Jaden, is making a name for himself on the international stage. So, how do you, how do you manage that side of things, that your kids are now going into elite sport, and how, with that talent also, you have to prepare them for dealing with the pressures of elite sport. How are you preparing them?
Yeah, that's a tough one. So Jaden's played golf from when he was 3-4 years old. Started out at Tupe Golf Club, and when he was 5, we went to America for the first time because there was nothing here in New Zealand for juniors to play competitively. So we went to the States. We thought, we'll go over there. There's apparently a junior tournament over there. Let's go and check it out. And in his mind, as this little 5-year-old, he was going over there to win. Had no idea. So we went. There was a group of 40 other juniors who were from around the world. So they were from Philippines, South Africa. They were from all over the world that were playing, and they had been playing for ages. And they had their own swing coaches. They had all these psych doctors that were with this. They had a team around them. Jaden had me and Glenn, and for him to go there and he had these high expectations. I'm going to go over there and win, blah blah blah, and he came 20th, or 19th. 19 out of 40, and he was devastated. So it was almost like the first lesson that he had was as a 5-year-old going over to compete. So from there, I think grew this, where I was thinking, we're just going for experience, just for fun almost. Yeah. And so from that day, we realised we've got to, how do we fulfill or massage the disappointment for when you don't win, and then you revert automatically back to your own sporting journey, and you realise, actually, children, you're going to have losses. In fact, you're probably going to have way more losses than you're going to have wins. Yeah. But that feeling that you feel will be used to fuel you into trying to do well. It will fuel you to get informed, to have people around you that are moving in the same direction. All those things started to come to mind, and so you start feeding that into your child. And then, that message continues. We say that to him quite often. This too shall pass. That feeling of, oh, yuck, I just came second, or I came 19th, or whatever. That'll pass. But it should fuel you to work harder, because anything worth having is going to take a lot of hard work. And a coach once said, I remember my Black Ferns coach, Daryl Saucer, was saying to me, if it was easy, everyone would be a world champion. Yeah. So, that is another thing we say to him, if it was easy, everyone would be a world champion. So it takes time, it takes work, it takes losses, a whole lot of losses before you start seeing the fruition, that starts to bloom and become something that you can hold on to.
Yeah, totally. And you almost learn more from your losses than you do from your wins.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like it when you're going through those losses. It doesn't feel like, at the time. And I think because we've been through that, we can, I've been through that, and I can tell them, look, and I never got selected in the Black Ferns when I first started. I got two minutes on during the trial, didn't even touch the ball, and thought I should still get in. But there's those things that you can either bounce back or just let it consume you. So the goal is for him to just continue growing and recognise each event is just experience. And again, along the way, there will be people who will be your fans, and there will be people who are not your fans. So,
so many really good life lessons to be learned from sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The whole, you win some, you lose some.